As you guys can see, this video will consist of a teardown of the DualShock 4 and a snippet of me spray painting it white, so make sure you guys stay tuned after the intro. A big shout out to Parker, who does my intro music and did this beat right here. Make sure you guys check the additional information in the notes if you guys want to hit him up for some beats. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of DLB TV. So you guys see what I'm getting ready to do. You see the screw. It's blurry. I'm out of focus, but you see the screwdriver. It's a Phillips head. The DualShock 4. I'm gonna be taking this bad boy apart. This generation, I love customizing stuff. So I'm gonna take this apart and I'm gonna spray paint it. I'm gonna spray paint it white. So just this part right here. So I'm gonna take out the D-pad, trackpad, the face buttons, all that, and I'm gonna show you guys the whole thing right here on DLB TV. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy started. So I'm gonna be going a little slow because it's my first time taking this thing apart. I didn't take it apart first to see how it's done and then put it back together. All of this is fresh. Both of our first times taking a look at this. So DualShock 4, I'm gonna go ahead and mod mine myself. So we're gonna see how this thing turns out. All right, so we're gonna turn this thing over. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in the back. So we're gonna screw those out. As you can see, I didn't even notice this when I was doing the unboxing video. That's the reset button, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start unscrewing this. So here we go. Alright, so we got all the screws out, set those to the side, make sure you put them in a safe place. And now you have to pop off the sides here. Okay, whew, that was pretty tough. So you have to literally kind of pry the sides up in order to get this thing off. So you have to go along the sides of the controller, these little creases right here, and kind of pull up on them because they're pressed in pretty tightly. But you just got to pull firm on it. And here we are on the inside right here of the controller. This little spring right here is for the R2L2. So you can see the battery pack right here that plugs into the board, and then the trackpad is or the light bar. You can see the light bar cable right there. The light bar connects into the motherboard and then connects directly into the LED lights that are right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart, speed this up a little bit, and you guys can take a look as I do it. I'm going to bring the speed of the footage down a couple of notches real quick so you guys can see that there is a screw in the middle of the board that needs to be unscrewed in order to pull the board apart from the front panel of the DualShock 4. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys an up-close view here so you can see where I got stuck at. So right here, the trackpad connects into the motherboard, and that's what's keeping this attached to it. So I need to get, you can get a pair of flathead, needle head like this, and then I'm going to use that to pull that out of the circuit board, and then we should be good to go and continue on. Alright. And here we have it, the shell, the front shell of the faceplate. This is what I'm going to be face painting, or painting, not face painting. Take that PlayStation button out of there. But this is what I'm going to be painting. And then I'll put everything back together and we'll check it out and see how it looks then. I have completed taking this apart. Tore this bad boy down. I'm gonna be modding this part. I'm gonna paint this white. So I'm gonna be modding this, the faceplate of it. This part, not gonna be doing anything to. But I'll go through a few of the things that we can see here. First off, this is a light bar area. This is the strip to the light bar. We have the padding for the faceplate, for the face buttons, the triangle, square, circle. Then for the D-pad, we have the D-pad right here. And then we have the iconic PlayStation face buttons right there. The PlayStation button, which you can barely see in my hands. Got the PlayStation button there. Set that down. Got the screws over here to the side. Here's the battery pack that Sony uses in their controllers to recharge these bad boys. Made in China, not shocking. The trackpad right here. Put that right above there, and then we have the L2 and R2 button, which those popped out while I was pulling it out. I have to put those back on there. It's no biggie. And then we have the main part of the console, which is the analog sticks, the motherboard, as well as L2 or L1, R1. Like I said, gotta put the triggers on there. You got the rumble motors right here in the back. So, and then this is where everything plugs in at the what was that? The LED light bar. Let me go ahead and give you guys a closer look at this. So the LED light bar plugs in here, and then the battery for the controller plugs in right there, and then the trackpad plugs in this little slot right here at the top that you can see right there. So this would be white, and the rest of it will stay what it is right now. I want to keep that texture, look, and feel. So we're going to paint this white, and then everything else is just going to stay what color it is. So this literally will be the only thing getting painted. So get ready to head out and start the paint job. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm showing you the can of paint here that I'm going to be, or the spray paint that I'm going to be using. I picked this up from Lowe's. It's good for plastic surfaces. It's a white paint, so we're going to be painting it white. Again, picked this up at Lowe's. This ran for about $5.88. That is including the tax. Again, that's $5.88. But this is what we're going to be using, and you can see the DualShock 4 shell in the background. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And we are finished. This is the final product. You guys have seen it from beginning to end. I had to snip it up. I didn't want the video to be too long, but I mean, you guys see me take it apart. It's extremely easy to do. It's not hard to put back together. This is it. The DualShock 4. Black and white. Yep. So, modded my controller again. You guys definitely try it if you want to. Again, it's easy. It's not hard at all. Again, there's only 4 screws, actually 4 screws in the back of the controller, one additional one inside to pull it apart. I'd say the hardest part, if there is a hard part, it's inserting the trackpad plug back into the motherboard. Other than that, I didn't have any issues with this. Spray painting obviously was easy. Didn't come out perfect. There's definitely some areas where I made some mistakes. So, believe it or not, this is my first time ever spray painting, at least that I can remember. So, but this is it, my modded DualShock 4. Spray painted it white. My favorite color is red. I would have went with that, but Sony's coming out with a red one. They're coming out with a blue one, so I was like, okay, well, I'll go white. They haven't confirmed a white one yet, so that's the color I decided to go with. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoy. Comment, rate, subscribe, like, dislike, whatever you guys choose to do. Appreciate it. Again, follow me at DLB23 on Twitter, DLB-Network.com. And make sure you guys check out our podcast on iTunes. Just search DLB-Network. You guys have a good one. Peace. User interface and voice chat with friends online. Enables facial recognition technology for logging you in easily to the PlayStation 4 system. And it also says interacts with the light bar on the DualShock 4. Very fun cooperative, 4-player cooperative based game. That game is number 7. Number 8, Plants vs. Zombie Garden Warfare. This game is going to be a timed exclusive. I don't know if they've